All right, we're looking at area today, and the first one we're going to deal with is a rectangle. We see here in this rectangle, the length is 5 centimeters, the width is 2 centimeters, and the area formula is length times width. So 5 times 2 is 10. Of course, here's my area right there, 10. But you can see there's 10 squares in here. Each square is a 1 centimeter square. 1 centimeter this way, 1 centimeter this way. So the area is 10. Find an area of a rectangle is simple. Here's one here. The length is 9. The width is 3. 9 times 3 is 27. The area is 27, and these are centimeters squared. I can section this off into 27 square centimeters. Some people don't realize, but a square is a rectangle too. And so my length is 5, my width is 5. So 5 times 5 is 25. So that's these are all centimeters. There's my area, 25 square centimeters. Okay. If you look at a parallelogram, the area is base times height. The base times the height. Now, we've got these numbers on here. There's 3 numbers. Which ones do we use? And that's what you got to pay attention to. Right here. This right angle. The 2 dimensions that form the right angle are your base and your height. So like right here is this one, and here's this one here. These are the 2 that form, this is my base and my height. They're the ones that form the right angle. This 7, we're not going to use it. So the area here, my base is 15, my height is 5. When I multiply that, that's 75 square centimeters. There's my area. Okay. The triangle is similar. It's 1/2 base times height. If you look at this one right here, I could kind of extend this out, and here's an identical triangle to that one right there, which forms this rectangle. And the triangle is half what the rectangle is, so the area is half the base times the height. Now, just like we did in the previous one with the parallelogram, you've got all these different numbers. What's your base and your height? Well, what you have to focus on are the 2 that form the right angle. Here's my right angle right here. Here's my base and my height right here, 12 and 5. So the 13, we're not going to use it. So when I do this one, the area is 1/2 the base, which is 12, times my height, which is 5. So 1/2 times 12 is 6, times 5 is 30. The area is 30. These are feet squared. Okay. And look at this one, man. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 different numbers here. Which ones do we use there? Well, you got to focus on the right angle. There's my base, and there's my height. I'm not going to use those. They don't have anything to do with the area. This is the base and the height. That's what I need. So the area here is 1/2 times the base times the height. So 1/2 times 11 is 5.5, times 4 is 22. 22 square inches. That's my area. Of course, look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which ones do we use here? There's 4 numbers there. Well, I got to figure out the right angle. Here's my right angle. And the 2 that form that are this 8 and this 12 right here. I extended out to be able to form this right angle, but there's my base and my height. I'm not going to use the 10. I'm not going to use the 15. So my area is 1/2 the base times the height. Okay. And so 1/2 times 12 is 6, times 8 is 48. 48 square centimeters. That's my area. Okay. Let's look at a circle. A circle, the area is pi r squared. Pi r squared. Okay. So pi, if you know, is 3.14. My radius here is this 4 right here, and I square it. Okay, my calculator moved on me. Okay, so yeah, here's my calculator. So I'm going to do 3.14 times 4 squared. And there you go, 50.24. 50.24. That's my area. And this is centimeters squared. So that means I could fit 50.24 square centimeters in this thing. If I section it off, let's try doing this. All right, we'll section this off. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 this way, and so I should have 4 that way. I split it in half. There you go. So I've got 4 this way and 4 that way. Now if I go up and down, let's go straight over with this. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4 going this way. Now if you noticed, let's look at the, all right, here's squares. Now this one's almost full. Here's entire squares right here. Close to it right there. If you look at those, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 6 is 36. There's 36 squares all right here. Which means, according to what the area is, we got about 14 more outside here. Of course, these are partial ones. And if I just count them up, the partial ones, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 partial ones. Which apparently, since 50 minus 36 is 14, all these partial ones add together to make 14 complete ones. And so that's how you find the area. And this is how it works out right here, pi r squared. All right, the last one we'll look at is trapezoid. Trapezoid area formula is right here. It's 1/2, and then I got B1 plus B2. Now these are my bases. In a trapezoid has 2 sides that are parallel. These 2 sides right here are parallel, which means they'll never touch. If I extend them out forever, they'll never touch. If you notice, these 2 sides right here are not parallel. They'll touch up here somewhere. You know, this is going this way. They'll touch up here. They're not parallel. But the 2 parallel ones are my bases. So like this is base 1, and this one right here would be base 2. Or vice versa, it doesn't matter which order you put them in. So my area here is going to be 1/2 base 1, which is 15, plus base 2, which is 7, times the height. Now look, notice, here's my right angle. They're supposed to be 10 would be my height. And that's how you would put the numbers in. Okay, sometimes you might have, like this might be 12 over here, and this might be 13 maybe, but we don't use those because they're not the height. So I would just punch this in. So 15 plus 7 is 22, so this is 1/2 times 22 times 10, which 1/2 of 22 is 11, times 10 is 110. So here's my area right here, and this is centimeters squared. Okay, so that's how you do that. The trapezoid is used on ACT a lot, so this is good to know. Anyway, that's area, and hopefully you don't have any trouble with this, but if you do, contact me. I'll try to help you all I can. So have a good rest of the day.